Hi guys, this is my John Deere GT275. It's a 1996 model and it's got a 17 horsepower Kawasaki motor on it. And today I'm going to be changing the fuel pump, which is located right in this little area right here. So as you can see, it's got the little guard on it to cover it up, and I'm going to have to get into that first. So first thing we do, start off up here. Mighty tighten, lefty loosey. And that is a 8mm socket. Yeah, it's a little easier, and I have these kind of loosened up already, so pop it off. And there are 4 of them. Make sure we don't lose our little screws, like always. Find you a nice receptacle or something to pop them in. Takes a few minutes. Like I said, take a few minutes. Have 4 of them. This is just the cover that holds it all. One more. There we got one more up on the top. 1, 2, 3. You said, wait a second. Kevin said 4. Yes, there are. There's another one. He's a little sneaky one. He's popped on the back side over here. Oh, sorry. Not the hand there. And see that little bugger back over her. That's where he's at. So we gotta get back in there. As you can see him right in there. And as you take that little bugger off, this thing's gonna want to fall off too. So remember, hold on to your screws. Alrighty. And your little plates too. So, there you go. And I did it. Well, toss my little screws. 1, 2, 3, and there's a 4. Toss them all in that little hole, and no more 8mm at this moment. So now that right here is the fuel pump right here, and so you can see this is also a fuel filter, so it makes sense to go ahead and change that out too. So I started off with removing the hoses. A little easier. These have these little clamps. Wiggle them down a little bit. Sometimes they take a little bit of persuasion. There we go. Pop that on down a little bit. And just twist it back and forth and get it out of there. We've got 3 of them. Or if you're looking to also, this is the fuel that goes to the engine over here, and it comes in right here. You can see from the little bitty arrow that's on there, that means the fuel's going that way. This is for the vapor, to do the vacuum. That's what it is, vacuum, whatever it's called, the vacuum hose. And it's down in there. And then we've got the fuel that comes in, wiggles maybe off of this one. Now if you put it down a little bit, well, it's not doing it now, but it'll spill fuel out. So I kept mine tucked up in that little area right there, and then pop you out a nice 11, is it 11? Is it 10? 10 or 11? Where's it at? Where's he at? Is it 12? No, not 12. Oh, 11 either. Oh, there it is. Down here. Good old fashioned. Oh, as I drop everything. Alrighty. So we go left, lefty loosey. And again, these are a little loose because I had already done them. So, as you can see, back in the back there, you see those two little things, little washers back there. Copper washers. Be very careful with those. They like to jump around on you, and they're very, very similar color to all of the grime and grump that is on your tractor. So, be very careful. See, right there. They're gonna fall probably. So there's that. And then it's all out. Comes out as one piece. Works best if you can just leave it all right there. But you can't. It ends up falling out. So, like I said, make sure you pick up all the washers that like to fly around. As you can see, very, very difficult to see them stuck up in all this mess. So we've got our old fuel pump. Make sure that you're buying the right one. I'll put the link in the description, and you can follow these. These little arrows on here show the fuel comes in this way, says that it goes out this way. So we know it goes like that. And make sure there are two different ones that say. This one is the one that, as you can see, not the same. So be careful which one. If you want the one that looks like this, like I said, I'll put the link in the description, and you put it back together the exact same way. And it's really hard to do that with all of those washers, so it's just in reverse. So start off basically up here. So start off up here. Kind of gotta set all of the stuff here, pop it back up, put those two bolts in it, and then the cover with the 4 screws up on the top, one on the side and one on the bottom, and then boom, yeah, should be working. And the reason I mentioned the fuel filter is right here is a fuel filter, as you can kind of see, and it's just got one clamp on it, so it makes complete sense for you to change it out while you're doing it. Now that one I do know, that one's got a number on there. It is, I'm not sure if you can read it or not, it's AM116304. That's Alpha Mayhew 11116301, and that's the fuel filter, so you might as well go ahead and change it while you're dragging all this apart. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.